Hello everyone and welcome back. Today I've got a rather unique video for you. Today we're going to put head to head two of the best free streaming services available on the Roku device. That's Tubi, free movies and TV, and we're going to put that up against Pluto TV right after the intro.
Quick reminder, folks. Remember to hit that thumbs up. It helps others find quality content and allows us to continue to make videos like this for you. Click on subscribe and then hit the bell so you get notified anytime we add new content.
Okay everyone, welcome back. So we're going to start out here in the live TV, and with the Pluto TV app, we can see that this is geared towards live TV, and it's going to be very similar to a traditional cable TV service. We have the grid guide over here on the right, and then on the left here we have some additional ways to drill down to find the content that we're looking for, and we even have a search function on the far left there, which we'll get into later on in the video. Also in the guide, you'll see on-demand content as well, and that's denoted by the gray on-demand logo. Next, we'll get into Tubi, and Tubi added this live TV functionality later on, and we can see that when we go into this section, it's much like the rest of the Tubi app. But as you'll see in a moment here, when you go into the live TV, you can also access a little mini guide that'll show up on the left-hand side of your screen. And we can see the channel guide over here on the left. And you can scroll through and select channels from there as well. And next we're going to get into the home screen. And on Pluto, we don't necessarily have a home screen. When we open the Pluto TV app, we're going to be brought back to the area we were previously. So in this section of the video for Pluto, I'm just going to show you the on-demand content, which is going to be similar to a home screen that you would see in a different app. And we can see that we have all the different ways to drill down over here on the left. And then on the right, we have all the content. So it's very simple. And it's more leaning again towards a live TV service, but this is all on-demand content. Now, here we are on Tubi, and on the Tubi home screen, you have something very similar to what you would have on like a Netflix or another type of service like that, where the focus is on on-demand content. And we start out in this section that's called For You, which is going to be selections recommended based on the type of content you like to watch. And then you can also drill down by movies or TV shows. And below you can see that everything is organized into genre. So a very user-friendly home screen here in the Tubi app. Next, we're going to talk about Kids Mode functionality. Pluto has a Kids Mode, and in order to use the Kids Mode, you have to create an account, and then it'll allow you to set a PIN, and it will only allow kid-friendly content in the app when you enable it. Now, as we get into Tubi Kids here, Tubi Kids is a very full-featured kids mode. It completely locks the app into a mode where only content safe for kids is going to be shown. Anything you do, such as searches, will all only display kid-safe content. All the categories are kids categories. So it's kind of like a totally different app. but it's just a mode. The only thing that Tubi is really missing is the one thing that Pluto TV has is a pin protection. In the Tubi app, the only thing that stops the kids from exiting the kids mode is a warning that says, you need your parents' permission. And for some kids that may work, but for a lot of them, it's not going to be enough. They're just going to exit out of there, and then they'll be able to access all of the content, which you may or may not want them to be able to do. So I would suggest for Tubi to add pin protection to their kids mode. I think that would be a great feature. And next we're going to get into the search function. Now, this is something new for Pluto TV that they've added. Tubi's always had it, but Pluto did not. And that was one thing a lot of users complained about. But as you can see here, we're doing the standard search, and I do get quite a few results. And I like the way the results are displayed. So I think it's great that Pluto has added this functionality, and I think it is very, very useful. You can clearly see on each one of the tiles whether it's something that's on live TV or on demand, which is also helpful. And here we are on Tubi. Again, a very powerful search function. As you'll see here, I'm doing my standard search. And we get quite a few results. Lots of results. And we can go into those, of course, and find out more information about them. Now, whenever you have a lot of content to go through, it's always useful to be able to drill down. For example, to be able to drill down by only movies or only TV shows. This helps narrow and find the content you're looking for quicker. And I think that's something Tubi needs to do within their search function. Now, in this section, we're going to get into navigating content. The navigation on Pluto is very basic, so I'm not going to show that app in this section. I'm going to show Tubi and all the different ways that you can navigate content. And here we can see these are all the categories. So you have a category style navigation. And then they also have specific channels or networks. So you can navigate the content that way. So Tubi does offer a very powerful set of tools to be able to drill down and find exactly what it is you're looking for when you come into the app. So you're going to spend less time searching around for things to watch and more time actually being entertained. And another thing I'm going to touch on here is parental controls. Very basic parental controls on Tubi, in addition to the kids mode. Pluto does have the parental controls, but again, that's locked into a kids mode and not necessarily parental controls based on program ratings. Next, we're going to look at title options. Now here on Pluto TV, the title we're looking at, we can continue to watch it. This is an on-demand title. We can view all the episodes. So if I go into this, I can see that there are 6 seasons available, and I can scroll through each episode in each season. And it gives me a brief description of what each episode is about, which is nice. I can add it to my watch list. And then on Tubi, we can see that we have some similar options. We can play this, we can add it to our list, and then we can also view other things we may like based on this particular title. And so I think that is something that Pluto doesn't necessarily have, that Tubi does, which is good. Now, this is not a TV series, so we don't see all the seasons. If it were, we would see that as well here on Tubi. So I think Tubi has a slight advantage here in the title options. The last area I'm going to look at is the playback controls. Now, on Pluto, there really are no playback controls for the live TV. You only have that for the on-demand content. But as we can see, when we come into this particular show, we can play pause, we can skip back 15 seconds, we can rewind, skip forward 15 seconds, fast forward, we can start this over from the beginning. We can add it to our list, and we can get more information. Now on Tubi, we have some similar functionality, except that the skip back and skip forward allows us to do 30 seconds. Of course, we have fast forward, rewind, play pause. We can start over from the beginning. We can skip to the next title. So if it's a TV series, we would skip to the next episode. If it's not a TV series, it would skip us to the next recommended title. We can also enable closed captioning as well. So both have some very basic playback controls. I wouldn't expect anything too advanced as they're both free services. With all that said, folks, I think Pluto TV is the strongest in the area of live TV. Tubi is the strongest in the area of on-demand content. There's no doubt about that. But if you're looking for free entertainment, I think you have both of these apps on whatever platform you're using, whether that's Roku, Fire TV, or Google TV. I think you have both of them, and you're going to have endless amounts of free entertainment. Folks, like, subscribe, hit the bell, and thanks for watching.